GM, we are live. Welcome to the Roaring Catalorian show. Let me fire up some Catalorian AI community tunes here while we wait for people to join.
Building up the block, we hustle and we flow. From sunrise to the night, we let that energy glow. Ain't no room for cheats, push them out, let them know. Catalorian mindset, steady grind, we grow. Community grinding, never gonna stop. We'll see you at the top, rise above the lot. We all win together, solid in our ways. Catalorian wins, no matter what they say. Forging strong bonds, ain't no breaking these chains. Got each other's backs through the losses and gains. Keep the vision clear, unafraid of the pains. Focused on the summit, clear skies, no rains. Community grinding, never gonna stop. We'll see you at the top, rise above the lot. We all win together, solid in our ways. Catalorian wins, no matter what they say. Hands in the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain. Focused and fierce, we break every chain. Together we
got a good show for you guys today. Let's retweet the live spaces. Get more people in here. It's a great day. Markets are ripping.
Strong bonds, ain't no breaking these chains. Got each other's backs through the losses and gains. Keep the vision clear, unafraid of the pains. Focused on the summit, clear skies, no rains. Forging strong bonds, ain't no breaking these chains. Got each other's backs through the losses and gains. Keep the vision clear, unafraid of the pains. Focused on the summit, clear skies, no rains. In the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain. Focused and fierce, we break every chain. Together we rise, no loss in vain. Hands in the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain. Focused and fierce, we break every chain. Together we rise, no loss in vain. Hands in the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain. Focused and fierce, we break every chain. Together we rise, no loss in vain. Hands in the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain. Focused and fierce, we break every chain. Together we rise, no loss in vain.
Catalorian steps in, cloak on the shoulders, protector of peace. From the lions to boulders, enemies scatter like broken leaves in the wind. Bringing light to the shadow, breaking the sin. From the urban jungle to the deepest forest greens. Catalorian conquers where darkness convenes. Big paws, small claws, no fear in her eyes. Guardian angel, in the night she flies. Catalorian, savior of us all, protector of animals, big and small, chasing out shadows, bringing in light. Catalorians here, ready to
within the shadows, creeping, lurking low. Catalorian rise up, make the darkness go. Animals in need, she got that shield. Protector of the innocent, defends the field. Catalorian, the savior, hear our call. Protector of creatures, big and small. Chasing shadows, bringing the light. Catalorian, rise up, show your might. Claws sharp, heart of gold. Fighting for the meek, Catalorian warrior, never turning weak. Flames in her eyes.
Couple more retweets and we'll get this show going. Friday afternoon. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some drinks.
Protector of creatures, big and small. Chasing shadows, bringing the light. Catalorian, rise up, show your might. In the jungles, deserts, seas so fast. Catalorian strike strong, never outclass. Enemies surround, but she never fall. With the might and courage, she conquer all. Catalorian, the savior, hear our call. Protector of creatures, big and small. Chasing shadows, bringing the light. Catalorian, rise up, show your might.
GM Roaring BB, how you doing today?
Oh man, happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm doing amazing. These markets are absolutely ripping. Seeing Ethereum literally up like within the last 2 days, I think it's like 40%, something around there for Ethereum in literally in the span of like 24 hours. So I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling great.
You love to see it.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm feeling great today. I got this new Virtuo Nespresso machine, and what I'm drinking today, I got to give a shout out to George Clooney and Nespresso. These I got this new coffee. It's actually an espresso, but it's called Active, and it has vitamin B6 in it. So you got a little shot of espresso, some you poured over ice cubes in the summer, and you're getting vitamins for energy as well. So I have to give a shout out to these guys and their marketing. They're doing a great job. If you have $100 lying around, I highly recommend picking up one of these machines. And this is a really cool glass from Zillings. So I guess we can get back to market talk. I always like introducing my drink. We don't have the chicken tenders today, BB, but we got the vitamins. That's all we need.
That's all we need. No, that's pretty awesome, and shout out to them and that free advertisement.
Yeah,
uh,
well, one day people will be sponsoring the Roaring Catalorian show, I'm sure.
exactly, exactly. No, I'm gonna have to try that out one day. I love my in the morning. I always try to get a latte to wake me up here,
Oh, me
and
too. I look forward to it every morning, man. But hey, look, we're going to go into the charts. Before I do that, I just want to give everyone a reminder, and I retweeted it on the Catalorian Twitter, but let me share my screen here. If you remember from last week, we did launch a Starship launch catch game. One of our community members and founding CTO members actually built this game to get Elon Musk's attention and to have some fun. But this was built totally on Grok 3 AI. Obviously, he did use a little bit of other types of AI to help code it, but all these graphics were designed. And if you click radio here, there's songs, AI songs from Catalorian. And there's like 7 songs here. There's even some sponsored songs. So I just wanted to bring you guys that attention and just going to the game. It's really fun. I recommend everyone try the game out, take some screenshots, and let's try to get Elon Musk's attention. He was talking about getting this guy who built Doom with AI in 24 hours, and we think we built a really cool platform for Elon. You can play around while you're at work in between your meetings. You're about to design some thrusters for SpaceX. We want you on the game, test it out. It's really fun. Just wanted to bring you guys your attention to this. So this is really fun. If you make it through stage 1, stage 2 is actually catching it in the chopsticks. I think it's very realistic in these 2D graphics. I love it. Hopefully you guys like it as well. Give it a shout, and if you can retweet it, that's great. We really want to have that operation get Elon's attention. That's what this is all about. If you're new to Catalorian, just so you know, Elon Musk actually created Catalorian with Grok AI. He prompted Grok and said, create a self-defense space cat with the text Catalorian. And out came that famous Catalorian image. And he retweeted it. And he said, new TV series. So I'll just bring up one more point and I'll bring it up at the end. We are creating a new TV series. We have a bunch of episodes lined up. We'll talk about that more at the end of the show, but let me get into some charts, BB. What's your favorite chart? I'll start with that.
My favorite chart. Oh man. Honestly, I'd have to go with, you know me, I'd have to go with the God candle on Ethereum right now.
Oh yeah.
We've been on that downward trend. The Ethereum BTC pair has been for I don't even know how long, but just for a long time.
Well,
We've
look
been
at
on
this,
that
man. Look
downward
at the ETH chart, right? It's like these lines
Yes.
don't even matter. Like we peaked at 4,000 back in 2021 and we've never got above it, right? And you'd love to see this. Look, that weekly God candle looks amazing. That's like the biggest candle since November 24, and we went off the 200-week moving average, which look, that's probably just technical people selling it, but the momentum's upwards. It looks like ABB.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last night I went to sleep and Ethereum was at around 2200, and then I wake up this morning and I saw it spiked all the way up to 24. Let me see it, pull it up here. 2491. So
Yeah, you'd love to
that's
see it.
yeah. So I mean, I'm just it's a beautiful thing seeing the charts finally go in our favor here. I mean, we all knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. So, you know, here
Yeah.
at Catalorian, we're so excited for the future and just what we have planned up the pipeline here. So I can
Yeah, and
never
look,
be
you're
more
seeing,
bullish.
speaking of Catalorian, you're seeing as ETH rallies, and look, it's at a bit of resistance here. You see the volume bars here on the left. I love tracking volume. Price and volume when you're trading are the most important things. It really dictates supply and demand. Once we get past this 2,800 form of supply and this 200-day moving average, which coincides exactly with that volume bar, we're gonna rip right to 4,000. So don't be on the sidelines. And where do people rotate their profits on ETH? Well, look at good old Catalorian, right? We were founded in September 13th, 2024. We've been around for 7 months. And look at this breakout in the chart, right? You're in this like nasty ass downtrend with the rest of the meme coins. And
Hmm.
then if we come zoom in here, we first broke out of this smaller downtrend and then ripped three God candles in a row through that long-term downtrend, and now we're flagging above the downtrend, which is super bullish, which means this actually means people take a little bit of profits, but then they're accumulating. They're not letting it go back down. And today we're up 27%. God bless all the people buying today. You won't be disappointed. What you should know about Catalorian is the CTO team here. We're BB, who actually rallied the troops originally back in September. I joined shortly after that. We're still around. We're building some really cool products in the background that I'll get into shortly, like that game and mini series, and we really have a dream to build Catalorian to an actual production studio, which is like insane dreams, but we're actually raising money for that right now. And let me just quickly go through Bitcoin here. We ripped through that $100,000 psychological barrier. We're back almost all-time highs here at 107. Charts looking great. Maybe we consolidate back in this range for a couple days or even a week or so, and until the next leg up. But things are looking great. Fart coin, if you follow it, it's almost back to all-time highs. 1.3 billion for your upset moment of the crypto days, and even old coins that are tied to NFTs like Pengu. Very nice rally off the bottom, basically from 400 million to 1.6 billion today. So you love to see the money and the funds liquidity slowly rotating back to memes.
Right.
They're going to go to the blue chip mega cap memes first, then they'll be trickling into things like Catalorian, and we'll be ready to capture that liquidity and capture, more importantly, community. We want to build around the community we have. We want to grow it exponentially as we get going. So I guess that brings us into a couple points. Any other charts before I close this, BB, that you want me to?
I mean, I guess for memes as well, Pepe is doing absolutely insane. I saw that chart with a
Oh yeah, look at that.
extreme god candle. So, I mean, the money's flowing into memes. You know, at first, like I said, or like Jay said, you know, it's gonna go into the more established blue chip memes, and then they'll start heading. You know, people with their profits will start moving and looking into lower caps like Catalorian, and what better asset to look at than Elon Musk's Space Cat created via Grok?
Yeah, seriously. I don't think people know that. Like you had Gork go to almost what 100 million, 80 million off the Grok and Elon hype. Elon's probably behind Gork, and that's what really gave it its push. And look, Catalorian was created with Grok, so we have long ties to that. And let me just stop sharing my screen here. So what do we have in store over the next week? Well, we actually are partnering with a AI video content creator. He is actually going to produce our first episode of the mini series, I think, by Monday. Don't quote me on that. There's sometimes delays, but we're going to be super excited to get that out. These videos are always well done with our video partners, and they always get tons of hype. Like sometimes our videos get like 20,000 views, and that's what we need for your typical Elon retweet or your thumbs up. I would love an Elon, give me the thumbs up, Elon, for Catalorian. That's what we love. And I'm going to spill some beans here. We got 100 people on the stream, almost 100 people. We are secretly building an AI agent. And I know we talked about this back in the past when the markets were ripping, but we didn't want to just put out, a standard AI agent. We're actually putting out our AI agent. So we have our Telegram AI agent called Leorian. So if you go into Telegram and type in, "Hey, Leorian," and then ask a question, we have 13 chapters of lore built into that AI agent. And it's been learning over the last 5 months how we're interacting and about Catalorian and about the markets. We have Dext integrated into that. And what we're actually going to do is integrate some science and space into that as well. And it's going to be pretty unique once we do launch it. I think people are going to have a lot of fun, and maybe we'll have our Gork moment where Elon might interact with our Catalorian AI. So we're pretty excited about that, and I can't give a timeline on that, but I think it's almost ready. So we'll have our mini series. We're going to have a couple episodes with that. Obviously, we have our games coming out. We have the one currently running that will constantly get updated. And then we'll have this AI agent, which I think will be huge for marketing. So
Absolutely.
I'm pumped about that. How about you, BB? Like, what's your thoughts? Are you excited about that stuff?
Oh, so the AI agent, that's gonna be huge because not only it's gonna have its own personality like it has on our Telegram. If Elon Musk sees that, and he obviously he knows he created Catalorian, I just think that it's gonna bring him back, and there's definitely a high possibility in my eyes that he'll react to it and think it's pretty cool.
100%. And I think, if you're ever like kind of bored and got nothing to do, you're kind of watching the markets or browsing Twitter, hop in the TG and play around with Leorian. Like, it's super fun. It sometimes can even relax you. You ask questions, it talks back. It's pretty wise. Look, I'll ask it something right now. And you could go on the website and use that one too. It's a slightly different version, the way it's been learning, because I think it learns more from the TG. But if I go, "Hey, Leorian, let's see, how how is the Elon Musk Mars mission coming along? Okay. So you got to remember, you got to type in "Hey Leorian." We'll have that fixed up for Twitter, but it says, "Greetings, Jay. The Elon Musk Mars mission continues to inspire as SpaceX pushes boundaries with Starship development. And I think Starship 9 is coming out soon. Recent updates suggest ongoing preparations for orbital tests and uncrewed missions to Mars, potentially as early as 2026.
Ooh,
That's next
okay.
year, with crewed missions targeted in the late 2020s. So by 2030, we might have a space crew going to Mars. Their relentless pursuit of mirrors our own Catalorian drive. Oh, that's
I love
interesting.
that. I love
I'll,
that.
I'll keep my senses tuned to the cosmos for this latest developments. Stay vigilant with me. So look, if you need some advice, even if you're going through a rough patch, come in the TG, talk to Leorian, talk to anyone that's around there. How about I say, hey Leorian, how can I brighten my day? Let's see what this guy says. Oh wow, it's another long one. To brighten your day, I suggest tapping into the cosmic energy around you. Take a moment, step outside, breathe deeply, and feel the connection to the universe. Imagine the strength of Lyra stars guiding you. If you're able to share a kind word or deed with someone in our Catalorian community, uplifting others often lifts us as well. Or dive into a creative task inspired by our mission, like envisioning the next step of our meme coin. How do you feel about trying one of these? I like that, BB. That's a
I love
great
that.
one, eh?
I really do love that. Yeah, that's awesome. That really is cool.
So these are the type of things that are going to be automated on X/Twitter, and we're hoping we'll get like the Grok and Elon interactions, and we're going to put in some surprises in there as well. So we've paid for the developer APIs, and it's almost ready to go on our Lin node. So it has its own server, very easy to run. So we're pretty excited about that, and excited to see, like, I think where the markets are, we're in a special point, right? Like we had the tariffs shake a lot of people at the market. S&P 500 was getting crushed. Trump has since then rescinded a lot of his threats. Looks like he's negotiating, just trying to get better deals for the country. And the markets love this negotiation. They see volatility and uncertainty coming off. Maybe we get a deal with China and we continue this bull market. Everyone was criticizing Trump, including myself. The way he approaches things sometimes is not the most vigilant, right? He kind of just says too much sometimes. Maybe he should let his advisors speak to things. But look, I think he did his job on shaking out a bit of the market and getting the U.S. some better deals. And hopefully up here in Canada, we get a better deal soon as well, with our new elected PM, which is he's actually on the Democrat/liberal side. So look, I like to give everyone a chance, but not my choice. But anything else on your mind today, Roaring BB? I would love to get, what's his name, the Roaring Kitty back into X and seeing him post about crypto one day. Like that would be insane. But
Oh
what's
yeah.
on your mind?
Well, honestly, like I reached out to I did want to say to the people, if you guys do remember when we launched in September of 2024, we had Crypto B, we had people like Suffolk, our original CTO team. Uh, they've been, obviously since the markets took a very, very heavy downturn, they needed to, focus on real life, which is 100% fine and understandable. So I reached out to them and they're really excited to see the markets recovering. And we do plan to see them back active here very shortly. So
That's awesome.
I'm excited about that. And, the Catalorian team is going to be, Catalorian team and community is going to be full force here, you know, active, just letting the people know, what we have here. And, it's extremely special, really, what we have here. Not only the meme, but the community and the team that stuck around and, you know, believe, believe in what we have. And it's just in my eyes, it's a beautiful thing, and that's very hard to come by. So I'm excited for the future here.
Yeah, you love to see it. I saw Suffolk bull posting the other day, and you just love that guy's energy when he was in like the TG in the old days, just rallying like 48 hours straight,
Right.
getting the people going, right? Like that's what got me to join this, and it was just awesome. And we'll get that energy back. And look, we got some new people that have risen up from the background, like Lewis. He's going to start doing some spaces with BB as well. And Jay Caesar, he's manned up big time, helping a lot, getting everything uploaded and keeping us organized. And Panzers are basically like our scheduler in chief. If we're not doing enough that week, he cracks the whip on us, eh, BB?
Exactly.
He's like,
And
where the F is
yes.
BB today?
Yes, and we love him for that. We love everyone that's stepped up in these down times. And
Oh, and
you know,
Warrior, right? He
yes,
put a couple of videos out lately, and let's not
yes,
forget OG creating these games for us too.
absolutely. Absolutely. So, shout out to the community, shout out to the team, always showing up and, just sticking together in times like these. And now that things are turning around for the better, it's only gonna just get better and better. So I'm excited for
Yeah,
the
we're going to
future.
be putting out some big bull posts next week. We're going to be rallying behind that, especially on these new episodes we're building, and I think it's going to create some big hype. And all it takes is one tweet, one influencer, someone to send a 10 million God candle. So pack your bags and get ready. And just look, we've been around 7 months. We're not going anywhere. You could have trust in us. And yeah, feel free to pop in the TG. If you want to chat, come chat. If you don't want to chat, type to Leorian. He'll keep you busy in the background. I think that's all we got for today. We had a short and sweet show with some action-packed alpha. Like I said before, mini series. We have multiple episodes coming out with an AI creator. Pretty excited about that. We have an AI agent coming out on X very soon, and we'll have some more surprises for you. And Rory and BB, thanks for joining me here today.
Of course. Looking forward to many more.
Awesome. Have a great weekend, all. Go touch some grass. Go get some cosmic fresh air. Have a great day, all. I will end us with some quick music, and we'll get out of here.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Change.